Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How you doing? I am doing pretty well, I have to say. It's warming up here again. Yesterday the high was 62. Can't believe it. But it's warming up here again. We're going to be in the 80s. So we did get some rain yesterday though. Hallelujah. It was really dry here. It drizzled all day yesterday, but it not a really ground soaking, but the trees and the grass and the flowers all got a drink, so it's a little drizzle. Aquifer didn't get filled up, but we got some. Okay, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you guys how I do a reading. Okay, so I'm going to just do a reading. I'm doing a reading for somebody, and I have that person in my mind. Um, I'm not sending this reading to them. I'm just doing it. So I'm not going to mention any names or anything, but I would just want you guys to see how I do a reading so that if you ever want to get a reading with me, you'll know what to expect. This is how I do my readings, okay? So the first thing that I would do would be I would connect with you. And when I connect with somebody, I'm not always sure what's going to come through. Sometimes past lives come through, sometimes information, sometimes a loved one, sometimes something that you've just done comes through, but there's a connection. So with this person, when I connect with this person, it is a female. I can tell you that much. I see that she's walking alone. She's walking on a path alone, and she's all by herself, feeling very lonely, and just feeling very. I think she's sad and feeling sorry for herself, kind of like she's. Not only am I sick, but I have a hole in my heart also. No one knows how it feels to walk in my shoes. Uh, she's shoved aside. Um, she says, I'm shoved aside, and I feel like an old witch. I think that's what I'm getting. And I see like she's saying many eyes are watching her. There's a lot of people watching and judging what she's doing. Many eyes. I see all these little eyes looking at her. And there's no one that she can truly trust. She doesn't trust anybody. There's no one there to help her or guide her. This is her feelings. This is how she's feeling. She can't trust anybody, and if when you don't trust anybody, you don't believe anybody wants to help you. And she says when she looks at her husband, she doesn't recognize him at all. The only thing that she recognizes about him are his hands. Okay. She says he's transformed into a life form that I don't recognize anymore. And the doctors can't fix him. I'm afraid to go on with him, and I'm afraid to go on without him. She says, or I'm being shown that on the one hand, he brings her comfort, and on the other hand, he brings her pain. And they're showing me this by this is it's like when you've been away from home for a while and you go back to your home and you can't wait to sleep in your own bed, and it's so comfortable and it feels so good when you get in your own bed. But then there's a spring in one part of the bed that, oh, it pokes you and it hurts. So it's kind of like that. That's what they're showing me. So, and she's kind of like, well, she's resolved. She's like, I have to take the good with the bad. She understands that. Okay. And now I'm getting a spirit that's coming through for her and wanting to talk to her and kind of give her some guidance. And she says to her, "You never thought you'd be in this mess. At least you can still touch your husband and feel the beat of his heart." And she says, "Your loving touch can be the world of difference to him. It can transform him in an instant." Okay. She's showing me, I always get these weird visions. So, like, when a dog, like a little dog is barking, 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 and you want him to be quiet, and you poke him with a pole or something like a stick, a long stick, shut up. It doesn't make him shut up. It just makes him more vicious, like he wants to bite the pole. So don't poke at him because it doesn't change his behavior. It only makes it worse. That's what I'm getting. But she does have a lot of compassion for what this person's going through. She has a lot of compassion, a lot of love. And she's saying, you can choose to be happy through this difficult experience. You carry the light in your hands. You can transform your suffering into happiness. She said, you have all those children and they all love you. Fill the rest of your days with happiness and love because what you focus on grows. Okay. All right. All right. So that ends a connection. That's all I have. And I'm going to go to a angel card. So I already have the cards all shuffled, laid out, and everything in the Celtic cross, and I go straight into the card reading after that. So I don't have to stop, shuffle, and take a lot of time. I like to really focus on the reading and have all that done. So that's what we're going to do. Now, the card that I pulled for her is sensitivity. Let me read it. The angel card. Archangel Haniel, you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So, what does that mean? That means it's okay to be sensitive. You're feeling very sensitive right now, and that's okay. Do things to make yourself feel calm. Uh, that's what it means when it says honor yourself. So, if you like to listen to nice, soothing music, or take a bath, or maybe take a walk outside, get into the nature, anything that soothes you and makes you feel better, that's what you need to do. Okay. Now, of course, we wouldn't want to medicate ourselves or anything like that, but natural ways of soothing ourselves. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to be sensitive. It's all right. But just know that, hey, I'm feeling very sensitive and I need to take care of myself. So that's basically the guidance here. When you feel that way, take care of yourself. Okay. All right. The next thing that we do is we go to the bottom of the deck. I've already laid the cards out, like I said, and this is the flavor of the reading. That's what I always like to look at the bottom. It's King of Cups. And King of Cups is all about emotions and balancing your emotions. So it's very important to keep your emotions in balance. You're feeling, very sensitive right now, and that could mean that, you have an imbalance in your emotions and you don't want to strike out at somebody or say things that you don't mean. So you have to be really careful right now. Don't let your temper get the best of you. Make sure that, you that your heart and your mind are balanced together. Think before you say something, basically, and that's that's a little guidance for the flavor. Get your emotions in balance. So that's the way that you do that is honor your sensitivity. You're feeling sensitive. Whoops. Sorry about that. I should have that turned off. I thought I did. Okay. That's how it goes with the reading. All right, here goes the first card that we come to is the Chariot card. The Chariot is about overcoming difficulties. It can be traveling also, but I feel like this person has been ill and she's been able to overcome it. It's been very challenging and difficult, um, and it's been a very long, long recovery. It's been a long road, but this is a very good omen card to get that you're doing well, that you're much better, you're much stronger, and you've inspired many with your journey. Okay? It's a good omen. That's a good beginning for the reading. Overcoming your illness. Crossing over is the Ace of Wands. Whenever we see the Ace of Wands, this is an opportunity card. We see the hand coming out of the clouds. This is an opportunity being present to you. This is a new beginning to discover your full potential. Uh, it's a new lease on life for you. It really is. But it's up to you to do something with it, right? You have this new opportunity, you have this new lease on life. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? It takes action, it takes work on your part. You see the growth on this wand. So, wands are creative energy, and this is growth. So, you can't just say, oh, here, you got a new beginning, and then you just sit there and do nothing with it. You got to actually make it happen. You got to do something. But this is the time that you can do that. Uh, Even though you've had time in the past maybe to do it, but things are getting better and better now. So, when you shift your energy a little bit and start putting your plans and ideas into action, they're going to work out for you. So, this is the time to do that and get this started. Perfect. Overlooking your situation is Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, meaning this looks like to me you're going to be well taken care of. Your husband worked hard. He was a very good provider, and you don't have anything to worry about. You're going to have plenty to, plenty of money, financially and everything. You're going to be taken care of. So that is good. That's one thing you won't have to worry about. You may have had your doubts, but you're going to have enough. You really are. Your husband's hard work is being rewarded now. Okay, and you guys are going to be fine. All right, King of Wands. King of Wands. That's also that's also energy here, creative energy, but this is a leader. So now you find yourself in the role of leading the family, right? You may not have wanted to, or maybe you always wanted to be the leader, and now you are. Do you like it? Maybe not. But you have the ability to lead people, to help people, and also to draw people to you. So that's good. You can help. You can get all the help and support that you need because you have that ability to draw them into you. Live your life with intent and vision, and stop at nothing. Stop at nothing. Okay, because you have the ability to take on anything. You have the ability to do anything. Um, you want to leave a legacy of love and inspiration behind. And you have the power to plant a seed, to grow it into a beautiful flower. And you can create the outcome that you've always desired and you always wished happen. Okay? Because you're the leader now. So you take the reins and start leading and see you'll have the outcome that you truly want. Maybe you didn't recognize this. Maybe you didn't recognize that now you're in the leader position. You are the leader now. So embrace that and start creating the life that you want to live. All right, the next position in the Celtic cross is the past position. This is Four of Cups. Uh, you know, in the past, unfortunately for you, that life has handed you some things and difficult situations, with illnesses in your family on and all. You didn't, of course, nobody wants that, you know. But the thing with you is the way that you've dealt with the situation. So when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. No, that's not really what happened here. It's saying that basically it's put you on the path of woe is me and poor me. I've been handed crap. I'm having to deal with this crappy situation and I'm feeling really bad for myself. I feel really bad for myself. I don't want to do this. And it's kind of like put you on the path that you're on today. So I hope you are ready to move forward and release this. Even though that you've had a difficult situation, even though you've had to deal with illnesses and, many other things on top of it, you can still live a life of happiness. You can do that. So I hope you're ready to move forward. This is in the past, so let's leave it in the past, okay? No more poor me, woe was me. Even though you may have had a right to feel that way, you don't want to continue with it, for a long time. You have to move past it. All about the experience, not about, you know, it's about how you move through the experience, not how you stay stuck in the experience. Knight of Pentacles, this is the near future card. So this is a very good omen card. It has lots of good energy around you. There's a lot of good positive energy around you, a lot of ambition. So there's a lot of things that you wanted to do and you still want to do. There's a lot of things, you have a lot of life left ahead of you and you have all this it's just kind of percolating. I want to do this. I want to go here. I want to do this. I want to have this experience. I want to live my life. And all of a sudden, everything stopped. See, this horse is not in motion. It is stopped. Now, that doesn't mean things are not going good. It doesn't mean it's not positive. It just means it's kind of on pause, that you've kind of put things on pause. I can't do what I want to do anymore and just kind of stopped. And maybe you decided that I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave it alone. And when you do that, when you get stifled like that, all the things that you wanted to do, they come bubbling up to the surface. They want to come out no matter what. And you're a very determined, stubborn lady, okay? You will achieve your dreams. You can do this. All you have to do is kind of, change your perspective, change your plans just a little bit. Um, Find a different avenue to pursue your dreams. Just change your plans a bit. You may not be able to do exactly what you wanted to, but with a little bit of effort, a little bit of change, you can get things done. You can make yourself happy. You can do the things you wanted to do and achieve. You can make your dreams come true. And that's what this card is about, making dreams come true. You can still do this, okay? You may not think you can. You just stopped. You stopped all your wishes, dreams, hopes. You just kind of stifled them and stopped going after them. But let me tell you, this is the near future. Start working on them. Start making some plans. Start doing things, and you will be able to get it done. Okay? Things are not hopeless. They are not. So at this point, you thought they were all hopeless. This is the future. They are not hopeless. You can get anything that you want done, you can do it. Anything that desire, your wishes can come true, you can do it. You want to, go travel somewhere, you want to go visit somewhere, you want to do something, you want to live a happy life, you can do that. You really can. You've just got to make the plans to do it. Now, this is your state of mind card, and it is Five of Swords. Five of Swords is all about conflict. Okay, so there's something that right now is on your heart, in your mind, that you're really thinking about, that you had a conflict with another person over. And sometimes, being right can lead to wrecking a relationship, basically, right? Or severing a relationship, even. So that may be weighing heavy on your heart and on your mind right now. But you can always go back and apologize or leave the door open, okay? And, sometimes people will say, why should I apologize? I didn't do anything wrong. Well, it doesn't matter if you did anything wrong or not. If you want to restore the relationship, you can apologize. It's very important for you to be able to humble yourself. Very important. And also, when you leave the door open, you leave the door open so the other person can apologize also. Okay. But if you're going to sit there and wait for the other person to apologize, it may not ever happen. You may have to make the first move. Now, that doesn't mean that you're wrong or they're wrong or you're giving in or you're deciding, that you have to decide, uh, hey, I'm going to give up on my beliefs. That doesn't mean that at all. It just means, hey, agree to disagree. Oh, there's my kitty cat. Little tail in the picture here. She's always really close to me when I'm doing readings. Anyway, it is conflict, but you can resolve conflict, and it doesn't have to be, you know, a relationship ending conflict. It doesn't have to be that way. You can change it. So just know that. She's going to go over there and suckle her blanket right now. That, that's her little blanket that she suckles on. I pet her at night and she suckles on her blanket. She's like acts like a baby. All right. Here's the next card. It's Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about working together with others. So that's very important for you right now. You do need the help of others. You do. So you need to learn how to trust others. You also need to mm, maybe you might be able to learn something from others also. Okay, so there's something that you can learn from others, but you have to be open to it first, and that is so important for you right now, is to be open to receiving help from others, trusting others, and getting guidance from others, basically. All right, because people have uh, talents and expertise, and you need it. You really do need it. So embrace this help from others. Look for it, ask for it. You will receive it, okay? And you need it, and it'll be great. So just know that. All right, this is Page of Swords. This is the hopes and dreams position. This is about communication, okay? And the communication can also mean uh, communication from the spiritual side. And I think that's what it means here for you right now. So explore different kinds of beliefs. Now, I'm sure, you say, well, I'm a Christian. What else do I need to explore? Well, there's a lot of different ways to believe. You can still be a Christian and believe in a lot of things, but when you explore your spiritual side and open your mind and, find like-minded people to converse with, this will really help you move forward in your spiritual journey. All right. And it'll help you attract good things in your life also along the way when you're doing this. When we live in a state of gratitude, we can we can attract all kinds of good things into our life. And you're probably saying right now, gratitude, what do I got to be, grateful for? And I say, oh, you got a lot. Everybody does. Anybody in any position in anything, any life that they're living can find things to be grateful for. Simple little things. Little kitties on their bed they can be grateful for, Can be grateful for a roof over your head. You can be grateful for a good night's sleep. You can be grateful for a shirt on your back. You can be grateful for being able to go outside and feel the wind on your face, you know. You may be grateful that you can move your body, You may be grateful that your health is improving. There's a lot of different things that you can look at your life and be grateful for. So I like to remind people of that. And that really goes hand in hand with being spiritual. When you live a life of gratefulness, you will see things open up for you. You really will. You have to have positive thoughts. So keep your thoughts positive. Keep, you don't want to talk bad about other people. You don't want to talk, you don't want to relive stories like, oh, this happened to me and it was so horrible. When you're reliving all those stories, you're just keeping yourself in that negativity. So the here is that's about communicating too. When you're communicating in a very positive way, that is how you'll bring more positive into your life. Okay. So, I mean, I know we all have stories of things that happen to us and we want to talk about them over and over and over and over. But you know what? That is not good for us. It really isn't. And that's not the thing we should be doing. We should be thinking and talking about all the good things that are happening in our life, and we'll bring more of them in. And whatever you focus on grows. So let's focus on the positive. Okay. So when you communicate in a very positive way. Your stories, your thoughts, you know, things that you're talking about with others. Keep them very positive and live in gratefulness. There will be lots of things you can be grateful for. Okay, a lot of guidance here whenever I do a reading, you guys. This is the outcome card. This is Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is another opportunity that's being presented to you. Okay. And this is about really clearing away the confusion and understanding what it is you really want and what you desire. So that is a very, very important thing, is to know what you want. A lot of times we know what we don't want, but we're not clear what we do want. So it's very important for you to be clear, to get clear minded so you can zero in and focus on what you really want. So you clear away the clutter. That's what this is all about, clearing away the clutter and focus on what you want. And you'll be able to, it's an opportunity for you to be able to have your dreams come true and you to be able to be successful. You know, this is you taking a leap, basically, trusting the universe. And that's what you have to do. Trust the universe and just do it. It gets easier as it goes along. Okay? So what do you want to do? Focus on your goal. Focus on the desire. This is the opportunity. This is the time to do it. Spirit is saying, do this now. This is the time you do this now. Um, but you really have to be clear about what you want. When you're clear about what you want and you can focus on it, then you can be successful at it. But you first have to, make sure you know what you want. What is it you really want to do? All right, guys. So that is now that is a reading. That is how a reading I would do. I had no questions to answer for this person because this person did not ask me to do a reading. I just did a reading. So there may be, a focus for me if I'm doing a reading and I've got questions to answer and a focus, then it will be more in depth and I will be able to answer questions. Also, I do a reading where you can just send me, about 4 questions because it takes quite a few cards, just 4 questions. So 3 or 4 questions, or you can do a love reading or anything. But and I can answer the questions one by one and you'll get guidance. I ain't gonna tell you what to do exactly, but it'll give you enough guidance to put you on the right path and you be able to make a decision that's good for you. So that's what's nice about um, getting guidance from your spirit guide. I mean, sometimes they'll lean one way, and like you're saying, should I do this or should I do that? They may lean one way a little more, but you have always have that free will to make up your own mind. So they would probably, be like, well, this, if you did this, it could work out, but the potential for the other thing is much higher to work out in for you. So I've seen that happen, but they don't usually say you need to go do this now because it doesn't work like that. We all have free will. We can all do whatever we want. So they're never going to tell you exactly what to do. They're going to give you guidance on how to do it and kind of lift you up so that you'll be able to make a decision for yourself and you'll feel good about it and you'll trust your own intuition and you can move forward in your life. So that's how I do a reading. So that gives you guys an idea, okay? All right, yeah, I did. I cut my hair some more. Look, y'all. I cut it some more. It was like down here. It was all raggedy. All the ends are raggedy, and I have one of those little things that you put on the back of your hair. You know, a little guide. It's kind of rounded. I put it on the back of my hair, and I told my husband cut it, and he said, "Yes, I will." He loves to cut my hair. He loves it. He's like, he goes, "Do you want it shorter?" I'm like, "No." He cut my hair like up to here one time, right below my ear. I wanted to kill him. He's he's a stinker. He's a stinker. So I bought a guide for him now, you know, because I still need someone to trim my hair in the back. I can do the front, but the back I usually do the back too, but I just wanted a lot more off this time. So he did it for me. He did a good job. So yeah, my hair's all short, y'all. I mean, short for me anyway. It's good. It's enough. It's good for the summer, right? We need our hair a little bit cooler for the summer. Yeah. All right, guys. You know what? I wanted to tell y'all. My granddaughter. Do you remember she went to UT? This is her third year at UT. I know I told y'all when she first went. She's graduating already. She's graduating this May. Can you believe it? She graduated in 3 years. Yay! But she may continue and get her master's, but she is going to take 1 year off. So I don't know. She does have a job and everything, but I'm not sure what she's going to do. She said she wants to take 1 year off, and she got herself a Doberman. She got herself a Doberman puppy last year. I may have mentioned that. I'm pretty sure I did with y'all. So this dog is I don't know. She's probably I don't know 15, 16 months old. She is naughty, 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 naughty. She's a naughty girl. She's super hyper, super, super hyper. And my granddaughter lives in an apartment, you know, and with other people, and she has to take her for walks every day and take her to the dog park. And she just, she has her hands full with that dog. I don't know why she wanted a dog, you know. She's 21 years old. She should be out having a good time, but she's taking care of a dog. Like, I mean, it was COVID time and they weren't doing anything. And I understand when she wanted a dog, but now she wants to have some fun and there's a dog waiting for her at home all the time, you know, and that dog has to go in a kennel. She will tear up the house or, you know, get into things. She steals food off the table, off the bar. Anytime, if you have food out, she will steal it. She'll take it. If you have a plate and you're sitting there and you're eating, if you don't watch it, she'll just grab something off your plate. She's very naughty. She's gonna, she's tried and tried to train her herself, and I don't know why she can't. The dog's very smart and she can do a lot of things, you know. She can dance around and she can sit and lay and roll over and shake your paw. I mean, she can do all those things, but she's just naughty, really naughty. And she's going to send her to some school, but it's very expensive. For 2 weeks, it's like $3,000 to, she's willing to do it. She said, I can either have a lifetime of aggravation with this dog or I can spend $3,000 and enjoy her. I think that's a good way of thinking about it, right? She's a smart girl. That is so true. So, well, hopefully she'll get her trained. Anyway, she's graduating. And the other one, she's just on her first year at Vassar. So she'll be coming home this summer. Thank goodness. We missed her for Easter. She didn't get to Haley, my little granddaughter. She's 18, turning 19 in June. So far away. And she's the baby of the family and all. It's been really tough on her being far away. It's been tough on everybody. Anyway, all right, guys. So I just want to let you know how I do a reading. that is a sample of a reading. And like I said, it's not in depth. It wasn't with questions or anything like that. It was just kind of surface reading for somebody to give them a little bit of guidance. So if you'd like to get a reading with me, look down below. There's my email. Uh, the way that I work is I just work through my email, and I send a PayPal bill to you. You pay it, and then I put you on my schedule, and I'll tell you when I'm going to record it and send it to you. That's how I work. You send me your concerns and your questions, and I'll do the reading for you. Okay. All right, guys. Love you so much. Y'all take care. Thank you for all the comments. I always read them. I try to put little hearts by them, and sometimes I'll tell you an answer if I have a chance, or if it's something I should answer. All right. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Love you guys. Bye for now.